Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name's Bobby Waldron, and what we have today is an in-box review of the limited edition 1/48 scale top Falcons by Eduard. Now, the kit that you get in this box is actually a Kinetics kit, right? So all the plastic that's in this kit is Kinetics, but what Eduard's done is they've thrown in resin and photo etch to jazz it up, and that's what's Eduard's, the actual photo etch and the resin. So let's start this off by actually looking at what Eduard puts in the kit. Now, what Eduard puts in the kit is a nice bit of resin. So let's have a look at our resin ejector seat here. Now, this ejector seat does look like a nice bit of resin. It does look all good, typical resin. We've got a couple of other little pieces here and there to actually jazz up our resin seat as well as there is some photo etch to go with it. Personally, I have seen better resin, but I mean, it still looks damn good. It's going to be better than anything that you get stock in any kind of styrene plastic kit. So definitely good. Just, you know, personally I've seen better, you know, but it's still definitely good. So that's like our resin ejector seat. Put that back in the bag. You also get a resin exhaust and some resin weighted wheels as well. So let's have a close look at these. As you can see, just inside this bit of resin exhaust, we've got some nice detail going on there, which will really show off all the detail you get with resin. We've also got other end of the exhaust as well. You know, it looks really nicely detailed in there on the inside and on the outside. Will look very nice with some nice natural metal finishes. We've also got all these fans inside as well, which should will just jazz everything up really nice. We've also got our some resin wheels as well, and these look really nice as well. You cannot really fault them. Can't really grumble for, you know, an out of the box build. They will all look very good on the kit. So let's just rebag them. Moving along, what also you get from Eduard in the kit is some masks. Now, these masks are for wheels and for the canopies, so no need to kind of make your own mask for canopies and everything. So you get that with the kit, which is a nice little bonus. You also get some coloured photo etch by Eduard, which is all your nice instrument display panels, your seat belts and everything, and they all look good and they should really jazz everything up. We've also got a nice bit of more photo etch by Eduard, and this is just a bit more detail. I think it's some exterior and a bit of landing gear detail, as well as some more exhaust detail. So we really do get to jazz up all those areas that, let's face it, you buy a kit, the big areas you're going to concentrate on jazzing up aftermarket wise and spending money is going to be cockpit, exhausts and probably landing gear, and you get all that with this kit. So that is a real nice big bonus you get from Eduard by buying the Eduard kit. So just moving along now with our first bag of plastic. Now, this is the Kinetic side of the kit. This is the Kinetics kit part. So what we've got, first part, we have our nice clean crisp canopy. It looks really good, really shiny. We do have a little seam line that does go down the middle, which you do get with a lot of canopies. So, you know, sand that out, polish it up, and that will look really great on the actual kit. The rest of the clear parts, you do get a load of clear parts here, which I don't think you use all of them, but you know, they're pretty standard kind of indicator lights and everything. Looking at our first part, which is like our fuselage stroke wing section, looks really good. The detail on here is quite a lot, actually. You've got loads of recessed panel line work, loads of rivet going on here, you know, so a good wash on here will really bring out some really cool detail and look really great. Moving along, on the underside, again, you know, same kind of level of detail. I'm not seeing major flash or any ejector pin marks in the wrong place or any sink marks so far with these two big pieces. Again, you know, we've got some nose section here, and this here we've got like a bit of a join line going down here. Could actually be part of the build, but I mean, you know, there's a little bit of a join line I'm sort of seeing there that might need to be sanded out, so check your references on that. Just moving along with the next bag of goodies here. Now these bags, all these sprues here, were just put in one bag, so there might be a bit of rubbing of plastic going on here, but I'm looking at our pylons, and the recessed panel line and rivet detail looks real top notch and is really going to come out very, very nice with any kind of wash. So I mean, the detail is very much there, top notch. You have got some nasty ejector pin marks kind of poking out here, as you can see. Now I mean, that's no big deal. I mean, just chop them down, because it looks like these two pieces here are gonna sort of glue together to make up sort of like one pylon. So I mean, they are sticking out so much that even though they're in a dip, they could kind of hinder each other, but that's no big deal. I'm not worried about that at all. Next piece we're coming along. I mean, I think because of the different colour plastic here, you can actually see the level of detail a bit better on camera of what this kit is all about, because I mean, it really does have loads of recessed panel line detail and the recessed rivets going on, a lot of nice detail. Personally, I'm kind of a little maybe concerned on how it's going together, because I mean, you can actually see that we're going to be putting two halves together here like this, and I can just imagine, you know, that's going to be a bit of a sandy job to kind of get that all nice and looking professional. And then it looks like these two sections go together here, so it's like, you know, you're going to have this bit of a join line here to also sand out and get all nice and professional as well. The way it kind of goes together is going to make it a little bit of a pain, I think, in certain areas where we're going to sand down. So although I've not fitted this together, I think there's going to be, you know, those I can already see there's going to be an issue there and underneath, sanding them out. So might be something to look out for. We've got a couple of like sensor pods and stuff here as well. We've got the wheels that actually come with what would be the Kinetics kit if you bought the Kinetics kit. They do look rather nice as well. The landing gear section looks good as well, nice and crisp. I mean, not really much flash going on, but then it is a relatively new mould. Again, some more landing gear detail, and then inside our landing gear bay doors, no ejector pin marks. That is great. Not exactly massive detail, but I mean, no ejector pin marks. That is a nice little bonus there. Some more just little pieces there, and moving along, what you get in the actual Kinetics kit, in regards to exhausts. You know, so if you did get the Kinetics kit, that is a kind of exhaust that you're looking at, which, you know, not bad for out of the box really, to be honest. You know, still looks pretty good. Obviously, getting this Eduard kit, you get the nice extra resin exhaust, which does look better. Nasty bit of flash going on there, but I mean, you can trim that out, so not bad. And here's the suckers, shall we say, the air intake. Nice inside here. No recessed panel lines, sorry, not recessed panel lines, no, no ejector pin marks going on inside our air intake, but we have got some pretty, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but take my word for it, we've got some sink marks there. So you might have to put some filler on top of there, sand it down to get it all nice and smooth, and not have the sink marks which is coming from here. So actually, that is, you know, this is the way it should be done, is the ejector pin mark should be on the side in which you're not going to see, right? And not put them inside the air intakes in the part in which you are probably going to see if you look inside the air intakes. That is how it should be done. Yeah, ejector pin marks the side of the air air intakes you're not going to see. So that's a nice little touch to this kit. Moving along, we then have a nice bunch of big sprues here. So let's put them to one side and I'll bring them out individually. What we've got here, we've got two replicated sprues, so I'll just show you one. Got a bit of flash going on in the middle, which isn't touching any parts, so I mean we can't really grumble too much. But what we have on here is a nice bunch of weapons. We've got some JDAMs, some laser guided bombs. We've also got some triple ejection rack systems as well, so that's all good. What's that? We've also got some Mavericks as well going on here, and we've also got our stirring plastic ejector seats as well, which we've got two of them as well, so that's kind of cool. But we won't be using them, we don't need them. But if you ever did the Kinetics kit, that is what you would get. And inside our exhaust as well, our plastic exhaust that you get with the Kinetics kit, don't look too bad. There are two ejector pin marks in there, but I think they're further back into the exhaust, so shouldn't be that bad. And as I say, you get two of them sprues. We also then get another two copied sprues. Right, so these two are the same sprue, and on here we've got a bunch of sidewinders and sparrows by the looks of it, another laser guided bomb, a freefall bomb, you know, so basically we're getting a heap load of weapons in with this kit, so that is a nice bonus. And then we get another final little sprue here. Now, what have we got? We've got some wheel well detail, which does look pretty decent for out of the box. We've also got some landing gear just here, looks very good as well. Got our front instrument display panel as well, looking a bit bare, to be honest. You know, it could be better, but then we've got all the photo etch with this Eduard kit to jazz it all up. And as you can see, you know, I mean, it's just the same as the rest of the kit. We've got our flaps and stuff going on here, and they all look pretty good as well. It looks like we're going to have lots of different pieces as well to do different versions of the F16. You know, so I mean, you could probably buy one of these and probably, I don't know, maybe kind of do all sorts of different versions of F16s, because I think this is supposed to be a single seater. Yet I mean, I've already seen that there's two ejector seats in here, so there is that. Got some absolutely humongous ejector pin marks going on here, you know, so whether you're chopping or hacking them away, or whether that's going to be on show or not, I don't know, but they are absolutely huge and thick, and they're going to need some proper hacking away. So that is all the parts that you get in the kit. So let's have a look at instructions and decals. Right, well, let's have a look at the decals first. Now, the decals do look really nice, really in registry, but it does say on the bottom, printed by cartographer, made in Italy. You know, so that kind of just says it all. We know these decals are going to be top notch, because cartographer just plain and simply prints the best decals that you can possibly get. So these are all going to be great decals. We don't need to harp on about them. We know they're going to be good. So that's that. With the Eduard kit, you get a real nice, good set of instructions, I must say. It's all nice and glossy, nice paper, nice quality paper. Get a nice good intro, different language here, and as we move along, we get, so let's bring it out a little bit more. What we get is we get the instructions for doing the photo etch parts, as well as building the plastic model together. And looking through the instructions, I don't think we're going to have any major problems. Just as I say, I do think that is going to be a bit of a filler and sander job just there with that joint to get that all nice. Air intake system, I mean, actually looks a little bit how the Hazageri went together, I think, but we shouldn't have any problems with that. Landing gear looks pretty basic. Yeah, I mean, it does look as though everything is going to go together quite nicely. Again, we've got loads of nice weapons, and we've got this nice little call out here to kind of pick what weapons you want to go where, which I do like that nice little touch when they put that in the instructions. But then here's the cool part, the whole special edition part is all that nice resin and photo etch stuff, but also, you know, they do these really cool markings, these nice aggressor markings. And what I like about this as well is that they also give you a nice little bit of a description about the actual set of markings that you're going to be doing as well, which is a nice little extra I like. And we've got 4 different sets of markings that we can do with this kit, so that is a nice little bonus. 4 sets of markings, loads of resin and photo etch, as well as a load of plastic, a load of weapons. I mean, if you want to do an F16, I mean, this kit is just full to the none of parts and markings, and you know, you name it, you get it. And this, what we're talking here, is out of the box. Now, price, and is this recommended or not? Well, I mean, looking at the prices, well, I'm looking at some RRP prices now, and you can look at what is it, Tamiya and Hasegawa. I mean, some of their kits are retailing at about £50, whereas this kit is retailing at about £41.75. So I mean, we're talking almost £10 cheaper than Hasegawa and Tamiya. The Kinetics kit is coming in at around about £30, so it's about £10 more expensive than the Kinetics. But really, I do think you've got yourself a right good bargain here, because you're cheaper than Hasegawa, Tamiya. Yes, you're a bit more expensive than Kinetics, but you can get in like loads and loads of resin and photo etch as an out of the box thing. So as far as recommendations go, I have heard that the Kinetics kit is the better F16 you can do. I've not built one, so I can't really say for sure, but it sounds like the Kinetics kit is a damn good kit. And then the whole price and the whole everything that you get with this, I mean, it is plain and simply a bargain, as well as decent top quality parts that come with the kit. So I mean, really, it's got to be a recommended kit here at Genesis Models. So hopefully you've got some nice good insight into the whole Kinetics plastic side of things, as well as all the extras that you get with the Eduard kit, and hopefully you've made up your mind whether or not you want to go for this kit or not. So hopefully that's been beneficial. This has been a kit review by Genesis Models. My name is Bobby Waldron, and I hope you've enjoyed.